And good morning. Welcome to another exciting edition of your numero uno breakfast TV experience. This is Wake Up Nigeria.
Ekaro, Inakwana, Ututoma. Good morning and a beautiful day to you. Oh, I tried.
You did.
No hating. I tried.
You did.
Exciting days ahead and an exciting show today as usual. We have very specially curated just for you.
And it's the ladies in the building, y'all.
Who run the world?
Who run the world? We shipped out all the men for the day. And we're taking over. Yeah, we have an array of amazing things lined up for your viewing pleasure. So make sure you stay tuned. Thank you so much for joining us on today's show. And you know how it feels like they just let us into their world.
We're right with you, right beside you, and we're not going anywhere for the next 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yes,
now remember, before I tell you about not letting your guard down, can we just adore Emem this morning?
As in
that hair.
Wow.
I think I said I wanted your wig, but I want your hair.
So right now, it's borderline. We kind of hate you because of your hair.
I know, right?
But we love it all the same.
I know. And please, I am flaunting it proudly.
Flaunt it, baby.
I'm wearing this hair on my head. Hi, guys. Hi, ladies. Sorry. How are you doing?
We are good. Now, remember to follow all the health and safety guidelines as we battle the coronavirus. Now, it is real. And the numbers keep increasing. So remember, use your face mask, sanitize your hands, wash your hands, and stay as far away as possible. Even if they're your best friend, trust me. You never know. My name is Tope Olowoniyan.
And I'm Titilayo Oyinsan. You can stream this show live on tvcentertainment.tv. You can also stream on Facebook at TVC Connect.
Now send in your comments. Tell us, what do you think about an all-girl squad handling the show? Goodbye, men. We are taking over.
Wait. The goodbye men part.
No, I mean, they're just goodbye for today.
When we have a lot of extra work, we'll call them.
We'll call them, yes.
Wait. But really, there is so much to watch on Wake Up Nigeria, and you can always catch up with some exciting episodes on YouTube. So please subscribe, click that bell, and make sure you stand by for all those notifications whenever TVC Entertainment puts up a post.
Now, and on Fridays, we have Wake Up Extra. Now, just a little something extra for you all, happening 2:30 to 3 p.m. with your favorite celebrities.
Yes, sir.
Don't miss that this Friday.
I was strolling past during one of those segments, and then Tope was doing one. What's that song again?
Teshimole, I thought you...
Let's do it.
Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2...
No!
You forgot it.
I don't know.
Come on.
You know what? Let's ignore this dance misappropriation.
We'll come back to that.
Yeah. We're going to be telling you what's happening on the show for the rest of the day. We have a dosage of inspiration to get you on the right track. And Daily Vulnerables will be coming your way from today.
Whatever happens to you in your life, you accept it. That's how to be a happy person. People say, so are you saying if somebody's cheating me, I should accept it? Well, so this is the deal.
All right. Now, I have a feeling you'd be really interested in seeing how you can turn a scarf into a bag. Then you need to make sure you stay tuned to Life Hacks with the one and only Emem.
On 180 seconds around the world, we are traveling to Yellowstone National Park in Idaho, Montana. You definitely want to stay tuned for that.
And Olabisi Folarin is a professional counselor, a founder of the Threefold Cord Marriage Academy, someone with over 2 decades of experience. She's going to be talking to us about the differences between dating and courtship. The differences.
On nutrition, Tolani Fashion, a nutritional enthusiast, will join us to talk about nutrition as a curative with a focus on food classes, specifically vitamin A, D, and C.
And finally, we're joined by Nollywood actor Omomi Dada. Now, she's best known for her role as Folake in the Mnet TV series Jemeji. Now, the voiced, and she voiced the character in the animation film Shade.
know, that actually reminds me of the song, Killing Me Softly.
Oh, wow.
You're still in the vibes from the makeup room.
Yeah, there was some music going on in the makeup room. I was are some people in love?
Our makeup artist, Nkiru, was just, dropping it like
there was every love song had something. If I die, I'm like, I will build it in Jesus' name. I will love you with life.
Just busy personalizing every love song this morning.
Yeah, there's that 1,000 Miles song.
Yeah.
Remember that song?
If I could grow into the sky, do you think time would pass me by? Oh, 'cause I walk 1,000 miles if I could.
Why will you walk 1,000 miles? Where are you walking to? Are you the Israelites?
I'm going to Northern like really? They shut it down. You can walk on it.
So Oga lives on the island. You walk.
I'll walk.
It's not right.
Are people not walking to Ekiti?
I'll talk like Titi's kids. Kids gotta build my house. Gotta buy a car.
As in there. It's so interesting. There was a video you guys played on air yesterday. That young boy, the one, it's still trending. That video is still trending. The young boy that had a lot to say to his mom.
I saw that. He said, calm down. Calm down, Mom.
I love it. He said, I need you to sit down like this.
Sit down like this.
He said, no, I'm showing you.
So that boy, if you channel that boy's skills in negotiation, that guy was negotiating with this woman. Like, see, just relax, calm down. You know what, mommy? Let me clean my tears first.
He said, but what are you doing? Are you videoing? I said, you're
But I actually appreciate the confidence, the fact that he used his voice. A lot of people were like, I feel bitter.
And most importantly, it's very rare to find kids who are able to exhibit empathy, even at that age.
Yeah.
It is very key. And for a boy child, to display such empathy, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm so down
I was so impressed. I'm like, the mom should better buy him a candy or something. You have a confident son.
Wait, don't buy him a candy. That one will be rewarding insolence.
Your parents,
I don't know what he did.
Exactly. Whatever he did must have been
maybe I'll buy him candy like after he has served the punishment. Random candy, but in my mind, I know what I'm giving him. Are you confident?
At this point, let's take the news update. Now we begin with a developing story in Lagos where a gas explosion has been reported in Ajao Estate. The explosion left many feared dead and others injured. Reports reaching TBC News say the explosion occurred at a cooking gas retail shop within the estate. We'll bring you more details in our subsequent bulletins. The House of Representatives has asked the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Godswill Akpabio, to publish the names of the members of the National Assembly who got contracts from the Niger Delta Development Commission. A statement from the spokesman for the House, Benjamin Kalu, says that the minister had alleged that 60% of all the NDDC projects were awarded to lawmakers between the months of January and May 2020. Mr. Kalu explained that following the claim, the leadership of the Ninth House issued a 48-hour ultimatum to Akpabio to publish a list of lawmakers. But instead, the minister wrote to the Speaker of the House, adding that the content of the letter was irrelevant to the issue raised. The House spokesman revealed that the lawmakers may press legal charges against the minister if he fails to provide the list. Mr. Kalu encouraged Nigerians to continue to seek accountability regarding the 81.5 billion naira said to have been mismanaged by the NDDC in 6 months. The federal government has reaffirmed its commitment to the fight against corruption and fraud by officials in ministries, departments and agencies. Minister of Information Lai Mohammed was reacting to calls by the People's Democratic Party for President Muhammadu Buhari to resign, accusing him of failing to effectively tackle insecurity and corruption. But Mr. Mohammed insists recent investigations, particularly concerning the NDDC, EFCC and NSITF, is a clear demonstration of this administration's commitment to eradicating all forms of corruption.
The fight against corruption, a cardinal program of this administration, is alive and well. President Muhammadu Buhari, the African Union's anti-corruption champion, who also has an impeccable reputation globally, remains the driver of the fight, and no one not the least, the PDP, under whose watch Nigeria was looted dry, can change its image or reverse the gains of the fight against corruption.
In the meantime, it appears the cry of the stranded Nigerian students abroad is getting the attention of government officials, just days after the investigative hearing conducted by the National Assembly on alleged financial mismanagement by the Interim Management Committee of the Niger Delta Development Commission. This is so because the chairman, CEO, Nigerians in the Diaspora Commission, Honorable Abike Dabiri Erewa, is now appealing to the authorities of the Niger Delta Development Commission to intervene by promptly paying the allowances, tuition, and other incentives of students on their scholarship scheme. Her plea is coming few days after this protest video went viral on social media. In a release issued in Abuja by Gabriel Odu of the Media Public Relations and Protocol Unit of NIDCOM, a letter has been written to the Honorable Minister of the Niger Delta, Senator Godswill Akpabio, drawing his attention to the plight of the students and urging the NDDC, who are directly responsible for the students' scholarships, to pay.
Almost 2 years, we have not received a dime from the federal government. We have not received our tuition fee and we have not received our upkeep. Because of this situation, we have had to do very demeaning jobs to keep ourselves together. We have had to work in very unfavorable circumstances, even with the pandemic that is going on now, for us to be able to survive.
The Accident Investigation Bureau has released 4 final reports on air mishaps in the country and issued 9 safety recommendations. They include the crash of Caverton helicopter involving Vice President Yemi Osinbajo in Kaba, Kogi State, which the agency attributes to dusty conditions. Commissioner of the agency, Akin Olateru, says this caused the crew to lose visual contact with the ground as they tried to control the helicopter's movement for landing. Other issues are inappropriate landing technique, non-adherence to the company's procedures for known or anticipated dusty conditions, and lack of risk assessment. The Bureau issued 2 safety recommendations with regards to the crash on the 2nd of February 2019 to the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority and the Office of the National Security Advisor. Outside Nigeria, the trial of former Prime Minister of Malaysia, Najib Razak, over a multi-billion-dollar corruption scandal has ended with a guilty verdict. He has been sentenced to 12 years in prison in a case that could have big political implications for the nation and has seen a test of the resolve to stamp out corruption. Mr. Najib plans to appeal the verdict and may potentially be partially or fully overturned by the higher court, though that could take years. Prosecutors say more than $1 billion of state funds made its way into the personal accounts of the 67-year-old who led the country for almost a decade before losing the 2018 election. And that's it on the news update for this hour. We're going to take a quick break and then we have sports. The Punch starting us off today, and today is Wednesday, July 29th, 2020. COVID-19 hazard allowance, that's how it starts. 33 states failed to pay as 854 doctors and nurses test positive. Goodness me. Ogun, NARD disagree over payment. Abia owes doctors 16-month salaries. Goodness me. It also says here, power crisis deepens. NBET fails to pay Genco's 181.39 billion naira. Meanwhile, AFDB independent panel clears Adeshino of wrongdoing. Reps summon Emefiele, Pencom boss, others over 300 billion naira funds. And Netherlands, Switzerland to repatriate $200 million Malibu deal cash, according to the AGF. From the photo story there, you can see the Kaaba, Islam's holiest shrine in Mecca, ahead of the annual Muslim Hajj pilgrimage, marked to separate pilgrims as part of social distancing measures due to the COVID-19 pandemic. And I'm not sure if you can see it closely there. There are markings on the ground to show where people can stand. And that's a different kind of Hajj they're going to have this year. Idil Kabir, federal government declares Thursday, Friday, public holidays. And I'll wrap with this. Ozekome meets Salami. Salami panel testifies against Magu, submits videos. That's what we have on the cover of the Punch.
Okay, so quickly, I'm just going to take the headlines on the cover of the Vanguard newspaper this morning. Uproar as federal government battles PDP over ongoing NDDC probe. NDDC looters accusing those cleaning mess, Lai Mohammed tells PDP. Adds, PDP's call for Buhari's resignation infantile. APC misleading Nigerians, says PDP. And you can find more of that on page 5 of the paper. Also, we have here, Lagos records 212 new infections as confirmed cases rise to 41,804. Southern Kaduna, El Rufai can defer over cause of killings. And Idil Kabir, federal government declares Thursday, Friday public holidays. And at the top here we have Buhari rejoices as panel led by ex-Irish president clears Adesina of wrongdoing. I don't detect to Buhari, says Mamandawara. And finally here, CBN reassigns 2 pre-shipment inspection agents for non-oil exports. And that's it on the cover of the Vanguard newspaper.
I also have the Guardian newspaper here with us now, and it says here, Nigerian airports record 44 billion naira loss in 3 years. Federal government under political pressure to open unviable airports. Stakeholders, workers divided over concession option and process. The story starts there on the cover and wraps up on page 6. Now, there is a small chart here on airports operational loss in 3 years. And the deficit in most states, starting highest being Kaduna with 3.7 billion. And goodness me, it says the lowest here is 894 million for Akure Airport. Just under the masthead here, again, review panel clears additional of ethical charges. Many feared dead as explosion wreaks havoc in Lagos. Pro-chancellors urge federal government to reopen private varsities. And finally, outrage over stamp duty charges in real estate sector. That's what we have on the cover of The Guardian.
And I think that's all we can take for the paper headlines this morning. Yeah. There's still so much more, guys. Stay with us. What's up, people? It's that time of the show where we update you on the traffic situation around Lagos. And of course, I've got Tope and Titi in the kitchen. We're going to be giving us update on Twitter as well. Hey, guys. Hello, ladies. Hello. Sorry. All right. So, yes, the roads are busy again, and we're here for you. So, if you're around the Ikorodu area of Lagos State this morning, people, the traffic there isn't smiling at all. So, if you gotta be out, if you gotta be at your destination now, then it's a good time to leave your house now. Yes, so if you're making your way out of Ikorodu towards mile 12, that should tell you what that means. The traffic situation there isn't smiling at all. So, yeah, as you're approaching mile 12, the traffic gets really, really, really tight, and takes all the way to K2. The traffic situation is not smiling at all. And if you're on the Lagos Ikorodu Expressway, which is Anthony, Maryland. Okay, so if you're approaching Maryland, the traffic situation around that area isn't bad at all. It's quite free flowing at this time. And as you approach Anthony, there are pockets of traffic at the bus stops. Yeah, because I'm at the on the side lane. I can see pockets of traffic here and there, but it's not so serious. It's not so bad at this time. So while I check what the traffic situation is around Fadeyi axis, I don't know, guys, ladies, if you have any updates on Twitter yet?
Yeah, I'm looking at Follow Lasma, and with all the reports I've been seeing on the news, it's not as bad as many people anticipated.
Okay.
The traffic to be caused by the Third Mainland Bridge.
Yeah.
But it does say here that I don't know what LT bus means. I know MT is mass transit. I don't know.
Lagos Terminal.
Lagos Terminus bus with a front tire problem out at Unilag Waterfront, Inward Island. So apparently it's being evacuated right now, but there are pictures of the vehicle that has a tire problem in front of the Unilag area on the bridge. Yeah.
All right.
Then,
Well, I have...
okay, you have one? No,
Yeah.
Take it.
So this is for people headed to the island. Now, it's from Lagos traffic reports. Someone says, if you're heading towards the island this morning, you can avoid Alaka-Ikpori axis by any means necessary. I will urge you to do so because it's just 6 a.m. and everywhere is blocked by tanker drivers already. Wow. So if you're around that axis, if you're going through Surulere, that axis. Now, they said from movement from Iyano Dokpemu, inward Cement, Mangoro and Ashade, inward Sule Junction to Ilezik is good, though with high traffic influx. So that might be tricky because sometimes it's good and next thing it
All
goes
right,
down.
thank you so much, ladies. Let's quickly check out the traffic situation around the Ajao estate. Remember, there was a gas explosion sometime yesterday, I think late in the night. Surprisingly, there's actually no traffic at all. I mean, it's free-flowing if you are on Airport Road. Between the Airport Road axis to Oshodi, there is no traffic. So yes, there are pockets of traffic here and there as you make your way towards Oshodi, but it's not so serious considering the fact that it's a morning. But hey, I can see traffic somewhere as you approach Isolo. Well, okay, there's a bit of traffic there. But on the overall, the traffic situation along the Oshodi axis, it's not so bad this morning. Yes, and that's it for traffic update. I hope we've been able to update you enough, even though we've not been able to cover as much areas of Lagos. But hey, I'm sure you have their Twitter handles that could help you with that. Anyway, guys, ladies, once again, sorry. What are we talking about this morning?
Yeah, so there's so much happening online, so much happening in and around Lagos. But it was interesting to see a link talking about Bugs Bunny. So you didn't see that one coming, have you?
No, I didn't see that.
So I have a very personal connection with Big Bugs Bunny.
Okay.
Because, so when I was younger, I had 2 big front teeth with a gap tooth.
Oh, wow.
And living as a child abroad with a gap tooth is not a thing for kids in the UK. I don't know. I don't know how. I think it's just an African thing. I don't know whether they have it or not. But for the longest time, because I lost my 2 teeth on both sides, I just had those 2. And the only character that just made me feel very calm was Bugs Bunny. And this is like some true confession stuffs.
Wait, were you like this?
Yeah, I was like that for a while. And every time I watch Bugs, I was like, so Bugs is
your brother.
Yeah, this guy has confidence now. This guy and he takes over, he does things right. In every single episode, he's always coming out on top, even with his teeth like that. And they gave me some boost of confidence. So Bugs Bunny is in the news because it's Bugs Bunny's birthday.
It was yesterday.
Yesterday. So happy birthday to Bugs Bunny. So you're laughing about it, but I know that there are some characters that you grew, like the Tom and Jerry we talked about on Monday. The fact that a lot of kids woke up, woke up on Saturday morning to just see these cartoons and it became a big part of their growing up. I'm wondering which cartoon character did Emem grow up with?
But you didn't. I mean, you didn't.
What? You had to have watched cartoons on your
Okay. Wow. Can I remember? Okay. So the thing is, growing up, I really don't remember some part of my childhood growing up. Yeah. It's like some selective amnesia thing.
I like that. Choose what you remember. Yes, choose what you remember.
Yeah, but I remember waking up Saturday mornings and going straight to the television because you wanted to catch up on your favorite cartoon growing up. And but for some reason I can't. But I remember watching Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And there was some. Okay, I really didn't like Bugs Bunny.
You didn't like Bugs Bunny?
No. If I'm going to be sincere.
Oh,
I didn't like
had
Bugs
other ones.
Did you like
Bugs
Tom and
Bunny.
Jerry?
Oh, I loved Tom and I still love Tom and Jerry, and I still watch Tom and Jerry. But the main character, that Bugs Bunny guy,
Said guy.
because or whoever, but I just never understood what his
doing.
problem was. Like, okay, so he was just busy. He always terrorizes everyone, and then
gets
the
away with
piggy
it.
guy, and then the piggy guy who's always looking for what I don't know.
Porky Pig.
Oh, you remember that?
Yes, I do.
Wow. That's so wow.
I remember Elmer Fudd.
Oh, wow.
I remember.
She knows all their names.
I remember all these people were
Okay,
they were part of. They were my friends. They were my imaginary friends.
Why they're your friends? Please, I want us to talk about this women challenge.
Wow,
going
really?
on. Yes.
You want to get serious?
Yeah, I want to get serious, please.
How many people tagged me yesterday?
See, so I saw a post that
And I'm like, am I supposed
and
to
was
keep
happy.
posting pictures for every tag that I get?
Why I want to talk about it is the fact that Kemi made a post that I really support, and I know people don't. She's
even this
kind
lady
of controversial.
Real
You
also
So
made a
this
post.
women challenge, can you break it down?
Also,
What's the women
they're
challenge
supposed
about?
to challenge your fellow woman, saying I was careful to choose who I think I will. Blah blah blah. To be honest, I've not opened like 10 DMs with that.
Wow.
When I just say I was careful to choose, I'm careful to not choose because I feel like it's just a front because many women don't support each other. And if someone just comes up with a challenge, then you want to jump on the wagon, then you go and tag somebody that you've not. Of course, I support you, but I don't need to put it on
social media to
that I
support you.
Well,
yeah, seriously,
like genuine
think about
support.
it. Genuine support.
it's
support
something
you
I
deeper.
said. I remember saying something related to this last week where I said that, I mean, we all have a way of channeling our, what's the word, our issues on social media. Must you always come out on social media to,
because
to
90% of these people,
which of course I agree. Like it's okay to come out on social media. Like that's your own. That's a platform for you to go out and vent and express yourself and talk about whatever issues that you have issues with or advocate whatever.
Yeah.
But I also feel that it is a facade.
It is
very true.
So what happens to those women who are not tagged? How
exactly
do they
They are not
feel?
supporting us.
We're not supporting
They are in another world of their
you
own.
now see
We don't know them.
somebody else post and say,
Just because you
so my
tag
friend
me
tagged
doesn't
this
actually
person.
mean you support me.
If you support women, see, let me tell you, let me break it down what I feel is the best. You support me, buy my goods. You support me when I say, please vote for me, vote for me.
Yeah.
You support me when I say, I need your likes,
This is
like my
personal
post.
for Tope.
Oh, no, because I saw so many of
But
it.
think
and
about it like
I know
this.
that
Tope.
I have a feeling that they don't really support
I
each
like
other.
I like the fact that you
lot of
talked
us
about
don't support
business.
each other.
I like the fact that you talked about business because there are a lot of women who are going into businesses and they need support. They need guidance, they need advice. Sometimes they need financial support. But they never think of going to another woman to ask for money.
Yeah, very true.
They always go to the men.
They go to the men or maybe some institution or the other, but their fellow sister could actually guide them on a path to actually making more money for themselves.
Like Titi.
being more like me.
Yeah.
You don't want to talk about
I literally...
No,
Yeah.
I don't want to. I'm just saying that she's one of the people that, I mean, she's into a lot of businesses. And she always tell me, Emem, I mean, like, there's this opportunity, come and do this. And I'm like,
yeah. But I'm always
girl,
pushing.
do your
I
thing.
don't give up.
And she's so persistent. Oh my God. She's so persistent. And I'm like, can this lady just give me a break? I am not business inclined. but she's gradually getting me into that zone, and I really appreciate her for it. I do appreciate this. Like,
you guys
I
need
do.
tissue? Should I give you tissue? You want me to cry?
So does that mean I should now put a picture of Emem on my page?
I
in black and white. I support you.
That, I would really appreciate that.
No, that's real.
For
Like,
clicks?
that's real.
Is it for clicks? Is
Whatever
it for
that
clicks?
is.
Are we using it to trend?
I mean, we need to go above social media.
Support and patronize business. Don't even ask for discounts. If you really support, patronize, so that the next time you want to buy, your friend, you say, oh, you know what? How about I give you 20% off? That is the real support.
And if I find any auditions, I'm going to send them to you. That's me supporting.
I feel some bonding going on here.
Regardless.
The women are taking over on Wake Up Nigeria this morning. Having a great time so far. There's still more to come, people.
Don't go anywhere. Let me do that. Go.
This is it. This is how you live a thriving life. I wrote it down for myself. Whatever happens to you in your life, you accept it. That's how to be a happy person. So I used to say, like, somebody is cheating me, I should accept it. Well, so this is the deal. Whether you think you have accepted it or not, it has already happened. The person has already cheated you. What most of us do is that we pretend that rejecting reality makes reality stop happening. No. If your wife is cheating on you, she's already cheating on you. Like, it has already happened. Like, simply saying, I'm not going to accept it, it's not going to make you not accept it. Now, what you have control over is what happens next. So your wife has cheated on you, your boyfriend has cheated on you. Okay, well, what do you do next? The one that has already happened, for the sake of your peace of mind, you have to accept that it has already happened. You know, so for many of us, we get stuck in this place of anger and negative emotion because we're trying to pretend that we can change reality through our negative emotion, but we can't. The only person that suffers when you pretend that you can reject what has already happened is you. Focus on what you have control over. The only thing you have control over is accept, then take action. Okay, I've accepted that she's cheated on me. Now, this is what I'm going to do next. I've accepted that he's lying to me. Now, this is what I'm going to do next. I've accepted that this place is not safe for me. This is what I'm going to do next. And so when you do that work of acceptance, what it does for you is that it removes the negative emotion and keeps you in a place of peace as you move towards taking the action to change that situation.
Thank you, Chude. Now, sometimes those words just begin to sink in. You're like, you know that emoji?
Like, is it like a don't leave me, don't leave me?
No, don't do this, no. But something we will do is birthday shout-outs.
Yes.
It's time to celebrate you and your loved ones. And birthdays are special. If you didn't know, now you know. Adeyanju Olubumi, July 29th is your birthday. Now you're celebrating your happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah. Day to you. Let's go.
Our next celebrant this morning is Ajani Rhoda. Your birthday is the 29th of July, and this shout out is from Bishop Mike. Happy birthday.
July 29th is your birthday. Now, this shout out is coming from your wifey and your children. Happy birthday, Daddy.
Okwoche, your birthday is the 29th of July. This shout out is from your sister, Rachel. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Have you ever done this?
But yeah, for me, Amala. Amala for party. You know, you're busy us. Come on!
This is a workout. This is a workout.
We're killing the Christian mothers.
Yes, so
Come on.
happy birthday to Mommy Adeleke Alice. July 24th is your birthday. Your daughter Faith Adeleke is celebrating you. Mommy.
Shaki. Put in the middle. Straight in the middle. Next, we have Olasheni and Jorin. Your birthday is on the 31st of July. This shout out is from your wife, Tope, and your kids.
Yes,
happy birthday to you.
This guy looks like a big boss. Like Oga.
Oga today?
Yes, so. Now this one is barbecue party. Barbecue and a few bottles. I won't mention what sort of bottles. Under canopy. Kind
Just bring the fish spread and the chicken.
I must have some of the barbecue fish.
What did they have barbecue fish?
Let's not talk about the bottles this morning.
Just the fish.
Early morning, just the fish. Olori Aderike Adeokun. Now, 27th of July is your birthday, and your husband, Kazim, is giving you a shout out. Now, if you don't know Mr. Kazim, he's one of us.
Yes.
Right here in the studio. He's one of our camera operators. Mr. Kazim. Now you marry this woman.
You marry why?
You marry I go market too. Oh.
This is the full package. Premium. You don't give my mind. I can imagine what his proposal would have been like. Baby girl, how I promise to take you the finest pictures.
Wow.
When I put my camera like this, I will shoot into your heart.
Okay. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Yes, our next celebrant this morning is Otuya Hope Ishioma. Your birthday is the 29th of July. And you're wishing yourself, and guess what? We all are wishing you a very happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Pastor Yinka Oluwasanmi, 27th of July. No wonder.
Hallelujah.
No
somebody.
wonder. No wonder. Don't worry, Mr. Nero. That cake, if you like, come tomorrow without it.
No, he just buy us breakfast this morning. So we'll not hear a long story. No long
Happy birthday to Shikemi Tijani. 2nd of August is your birthday. This shout out is from Omishore. All right, another member of our team is celebrating today.
Yeah, there's so many celebrations for our team. Yeah. Next, we have Shikemi Tijani. 2nd August is your birthday, and this is from Omishore.
Yeah, that was Omishore that we talked about just now.
Yeah.
He's also one of our team here in the studio.
Yeah.
We appreciate you all. Happy birthday. God bless you. God keep you. All the money, all the favor.
Amen.
All the love, all the glory.
Amen. Preach.
Everything you want,
Hey,
baby.
hey, double.
Let's take a quick break. We'll be back after this.
Yeah.
Hello and good morning. A fantastic 1 hour has just gone by and we're about to start the next one. 1 hour and 45 minutes of top-notch infotainment is coming your way. You need to make sure you stay right there.
Yes, now the second hour continues with high positive vibes as we get to the peak of activities on today's show.
Yes,
now remember, the entire show is packed for your viewing pleasure.
Yes, so. And we've been having a blast
yes,
today.
Yes, we have.
Like, as in, I don't know, is it just something about ladies?
That's all around the world.
Yes, so. Yes, so. Nobody coming beard on set. I don't know, I'm just saying.
Mike is watching. You know you're done.
I know he's watching, I know. But do remember not to forget that the coronavirus is real. The pandemic is still on, sadly, but we need to follow all health guidelines to fight against this deadly virus. Please keep your hands clean, maintain a physical distance from people, and carry around your alcohol-based hand sanitizer. My name is Titilayo Oyinsan.
And I am Tope Olowoniyan. Now stream the show live if you have to move at tvcentertainment.tv and on Facebook at TVC Connect.
We also have a super cool app, and it's available for you to download for free on Android and iOS. With this app, you can watch us and so many other great shows on TVC from anywhere in the world.
Yes, now you can also watch and catch up on all our exciting episodes on YouTube. Now all you have to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel, TVC Entertainment. To make sure you turn on the notification button so when your favorite shows come up, you get it.
Yes, so.
And then something interesting happens on Fridays, a little something extra, tell them.
Yes, it's called Wake Up Nigeria Extra or Wake Up Extra by 2:30 in the afternoon on Instagram Live. You get to interact with people a lot more, ask us direct questions and get direct live answers.
Yeah.
And there's still quite a lot happening on the show, yes?
Yes, now would you like to see how you can turn your scarf to a bag? You know who it is, Emem. She's gonna take you away with life hacks this morning.
And then on 180 seconds, we take a trip to Yellowstone International, or rather Yellowstone National Park in Idaho, Montana.
Olabisi Falari, a professional counselor and founder of Threefold Cord Marriage Academy, with over 2 decades of experience, will be talking to us today about the difference between dating and courtship.
There's actually a very big difference. Humongous difference. I know we'll be talking about that later.
Situationship as well.
Or entanglement.
Entanglement.
On nutrition, we have Tolani Fascio, a nutritional enthusiast, someone who's going to join us to talk about nutrition as a curative medicine. Our focus today is on food classes, specifically vitamin A, D, and C.
And finally, we are going to be joined by Nollywood actor Omowumi Dada. She is best known for her role as Falakemi in the Emem television series Jemeji, and the voiced the character in the animation film Sade.
Oh, that they actually are not paying attention. It's just... sorry, that scene just got very deep. Sorry, it just took us to another place.
No, it took you.
Wow. Wow, thanks a lot. You were talking about women supporting women. You could have just gone with the flow.
Okay, I mean, it took...
This one on your own.
It took you to another place.
All right, I know Emem has some gist for us.
Oh, yeah, quickly, I just saw a woman asking for help on social media.
Okay.
She said that she recently enrolled her daughter, her three-year-old.
In what?
Home schooling, home classes. I don't understand. The 3-year-old daughter.
Okay.
Anyways, whatever.
Let her play.
So she's worried that the teacher is kind of reaching out to her husband because whenever she comes home, her husband is usually home. So she, recently caught up on a chat between her husband and the lesson teacher.
The teacher is a female.
Yes, lesson teacher is a female. And, she always asks, okay, so how are you doing, sir? Are you at home today? Okay, so I'll be coming over, and then she's asking how can she even be asking for what to do?
Eh?
I don't understand.
She's asking for how to handle the situation.
Who employed her?
That's a good question.
Who employed her?
Good question.
Hey.
Why does she have her husband's number?
Okay, so this is not as clear cut.
Why are we having a meeting?
No, you don't understand. The husband will sit down and say, I just wanted to let you know, this is my husband. You are fired. Delete his number now.
It's never as black and white as all that, people. But we'll probably hear more about that gist later. Yeah, we're going to take the news update at this point. Ladies, don't make me laugh, please. Please. Yes. The news update begins with a developing story in Lagos, where a gas explosion has been reported at Ajao Estate. The explosion left many feared dead and others injured. Reports reaching TVC News say the explosion occurred at a cooking gas retail shop within the estate. We'll bring you much more details in our subsequent bulletins. The House of Representatives has asked the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Godswill Akpabio, to publish the names of the members of the National Assembly who got contracts from the Niger Delta Development Commission. A statement from the spokesman for the House, Benjamin Kalu, says that the minister had alleged that 60% of all NDDC projects were awarded to lawmakers between the months of January and May 2020. Mr. Kalu explained that following the claim, the leadership of the 9th House issued a 48-hour ultimatum to Akpabio to publish a list of the lawmakers. But instead, the minister wrote to the Speaker of the House, adding that the content of the letter was irrelevant to the issues raised. The House spokesman revealed that the lawmakers may press legal charges against the minister if he fails to provide the list. Mr. Kalu encouraged Nigerians to continue to seek accountability regarding the 81.5 billion naira said to have been mismanaged by the NDDC in the past 6 months. The federal government has reaffirmed its commitment to the fight against corruption and fraud by officials in the ministries, departments, and agencies. Minister of Information Lai Mohammed was reacting to calls by the People's Democratic Party for President Muhammadu Buhari to resign, accusing him of failing to effectively tackle insecurity and corruption. But Mr. Mohammed insists recent investigations, particularly concerning the NDDC, EFCC, and the NSITF, is a clear demonstration of this administration's commitment to eradicating all forms of corruption.
The fight against corruption, a cardinal program of this administration, is alive and well. President Muhammadu Buhari, the African Union's anti-corruption champion, who also has an impeccable reputation globally, remains the driver of the fight, and no one, not the least the PDP, under whose watch Nigeria was looted dry, can taint its image or reverse the gains of the fight against corruption.
In the meantime, it appears the cry of stranded Nigerian students abroad is getting the attention of government officials just days after the investigative hearing conducted by the National Assembly on alleged financial mismanagement by the Interim Management Committee of the Niger Delta Development Commission. This is so because the chairman, CEO, Nigerians in the Diaspora Commission, Honorable Abike Dabiri Erewa, is now appealing to the authorities of the Niger Delta Development Commission to intervene by promptly paying the allowances, tuition, and other incentives of the students on their scholarship scheme. Her plea is coming a few days after this protest video went viral on social media. In a release issued in Abuja by Gabriel Odu of the Media Public Relations and Protocol Unit of NIDCOM, a letter has been written to the Honorable Minister of the Niger Delta, Senator Godswill Akpabio, drawing his attention to the plight of the students and urging the NDDC, who are directly responsible for the students' scholarships, to pay. The Accident Investigation Bureau has released 4 final reports on air mishaps in the country and issued 9 safety recommendations. They include the crash of Caverton helicopter involving Vice President Yemi Osinbajo in Kaba, Kogi State, which the agency attributes to dusty conditions. Commissioner of the agency, Akin Olateru, says this caused the crew to lose visual contact with the ground as they tried to control the helicopter's movement for landing. Other issues are inappropriate landing technique, non-adherence to the company's procedures for known or anticipated dusty conditions, and lack of risk assessment. The Bureau issued 2 safety recommendations with regards to the crash on the 2nd of February 2019 to the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority and the Office of the National Security Advisor. And that's all we can take on the news headlines for this morning. We'll be taking it again in the third hour, but we have to take a quick break.
Welcome to another fun time with Big Harry, and today we'll be working on our legs, lower body. You know, the lower body is a very important part of the body. It is the foundation of your body, so you have to make sure it is really strong. So first of all, let's just stretch, basic stretch, all right? Basic stretch, at least. Before you do anything, you engage your stretches, so your blood knows that you actually want to work on your lower body. It's just like you sending information into your hormones, all right, that you want to work on your lower body. You go down, all right? Okay, all right, all right. Yeah, enjoy it. Good. I know you guys have been looking at my chest, so this is what I want you guys to do. For beginners, you always need support before you squat because of your spine. So we're going to work on your core. You need this support. You go down. This is it. You come up. This is for beginners. You need this support. So you have a very good balancing. The essence of the support is because of your spine. The spine runs from your lower body to your brain, so you don't want to joke with it. So support yourself and squat. All right? I always advise people to be creative with their workouts. There's no excuses. Okay? So even if you can do it on your own, ensure you're supporting yourself. Okay? 2 more of that. And we're done. Now I'm coming to the side. Okay? Step walk. You go down. Support yourself. You go down again. You support yourself. If you want to spread your legs, you move your leg forward. Okay? Alright? That is it. Easy. I am supporting myself. So I'm seeing myself as a beginner now. So if I want to fall, that's the essence of the support. Until you have a good form. I mean, I can do without the chair, but for beginners, you always need something to motivate you, to give you reasons why you have to train the next time. Okay? Thank you. I'll give 2 of that, and I'm done. That's 1. Okay? 2. All right. So I'm done with my chair. So right now, I'm going to go. Okay? So when you're done with this, you just pull your chair to the side. Okay? So now the next one is called the squat hold. For you to checkmate your legs if your core is strong right now, so you can just stop here and you hold. If you want to bounce. Yes, everything in the middle, yeah? If you want to bounce. If you want to hold. But the idea is just to ensure that you're developing strength on your lower body, okay? Strength from your toe to your knee down to your thighs, all right? So you hold, you can bounce for fun. This workout is meant to be fun-filled, okay? It's not meant to be difficult. I'm almost done. At least 10 seconds more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're back. So now we're doing jump squats. All right? Yes. If you don't want your leg on the ground, you can jump. You see, I'm having 2 variations here. Okay? Woo! I can feel it. Yeah. And that's it. You can see what I'm talking about. So, like I said, you have to ensure you have a very good foundation to carry your body. So see you guys again next time. This is High Spirit Session with Big Harry. Thank you guys.
Welcome to the kitchen, people. I have with me Chef Hannah and Chef Gifts. Gifts. Oh, we have a gift for us today. So what are we making today?
Okay, today we are making cheesy chop.
Cheesy chop.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, we've been making so far now. We've made a lot of dishes from our menu.
You might want to run through that for the benefits of people.
Okay. We've made Tropicana. We've made Szechuan. We've made Africana. We've made frittatas. We've made samosa. We've made tongue twister. So today we're making cheesy chop.
Cheesy chop. Is it a type of noodles or
okay, it's an appetizer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can use that to start up while you wait for your main dish to get ready.
Okay, so what are we using for cheesy chop this morning?
Okay, today we have breadcrumbs, there's ketchup, eggs, oil, carrots, red pepper, green pepper, onions, and noodles. Oh,
so noodles is going to be part of the cheesy chop?
Yes.
Okay.
And there's cheese in it as well.
And okay. So tell us a bit about Indomie Cafe while we start preparing.
Okay, Indomie Cafe, it's the first of its kind in Nigeria. And we're bringing you Indomie in different recipes that you will love. And you can't get it as your usual noodles you get outside the cafe. We'll put on 100%, okay, let me say 99.9%.
Why is it not 100?
So I assume as if I'm exaggerating the thing. Okay, let me say 99.9% hygiene measures to prepare our noodles. We wear gloves, our airnets, our chefs are very, very clean when they attend to you, and if you come, you enjoy it.
Okay, but I mean, now that there's no restaurants, there's no eating, what are your takeout options?
Okay, you can place our orders online. You can place the order via our WhatsApp number. You can place your order on Jimmy. When you just come, call us, you're on your way, get your food ready, and you come pick it up.
Okay, now viewers, you stand a chance to win fantastic prizes like meal coupons, cartons of Indomie noodles, and much more. All you need to do to win is to log onto your Instagram page, follow Indomie Cafe's page on Instagram, follow and like the page, and get ready to answer questions from the page. Now, you also have to do the same on TVC's Instagram page, which is at TVC Connect. So TVC Connect, Indomie Cafe, follow and like, and get ready to answer questions, and you might just be the next lucky winner. Okay, so let's start our, what was the appetizer called?
Cheesy chop.
Cheesy chop, okay.
And it's very healthy because there's cheese in it. You know, cheese, you get calcium, you get fat, protein from cheese. Okay. And it's very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'm all for this. Let's get started. Okay, so we're going to cook the noodles, and that's a lot of oil. Okay, so what's this? This is the cheese, okay.
So we just wait for the oil to get ready while she chops the veggies.
The veggies, okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So what, now, just tell me, like, how is it going to look when it's done, while I imagine? Because I remember the last time you blew my mind away with the samosa, with the noodles inside samosa. I want to know what's happening. Are we wrapping anything today?
Yeah. Like, it's kind of a ball-like form.
Oh, okay.
Like when you have your yam balls, like, that's how it comes, but there's noodles in it.
Oh, so like Scotch egg again?
Yeah,
the egg is inside.
No,
I'm sorry,
no,
the noodles
is
inside.
Yes.
Oh, great. Okay, okay.
I already have the one I made. I can show you that while she starts.
Okay, show us what it's going to look like. Okay.
So, this is what it's going to look like.
Wow, so if you want to create this at home, if you want to make this from the comfort of your house, which they always say that there's an extra something that they put, this is what our end result is going to look like. Okay. I think that is all right. Cheesy chops. Okay. So this is interesting. Okay, people. Remember that you can win prizes and you don't want to be left out. I mean, we've had so many people win cartons of Indomie over the past month. So you just might want to win a carton of Indomie for yourself. And remember, follow us at TVC Connect on Instagram. Also follow them at Indomie Cafe on Instagram. Follow what we're doing here closely, because at the end of the show, we ask questions, and the winners are usually selected from the right answers to the questions. We have like 2 to 3, 1 to 2 winners, and you might just be the lucky one. So don't just watch for watching sake. Watch, learn, and win. It's that easy.
So we just wait for the noodles to get cooked for 3 more minutes. Okay. While she still keep on chopping vegetables, just like a one-set preparation.
Yeah. Okay. So tell us about Indomie Cafe in terms of orders now. Do you have to order like an appetizer, a main dish, and a dessert, or you could just order what just one thing you like?
Okay, for now we have appetizers, we have the main dish, we have extras. The extras are chicken, beef, eggs, sausages, prawns that will come alongside with the main dish you choose. So for the appetizers, we have samosa, we have the cheesy chop you're making today, we have tongue twister, we have yummy roll as well. For the main dish, we've made some of the main dish here. We've made the Szechuan. So if you're going for Szechuan, Szechuan is spicy. And on our menu, if you're a vegetarian, you can get for vegetarian, you can get for the, it's just indicated there.
You know what, I don't want us to give them everything. Before I'll give you proof free of charge. Stick with us. We'll always give you something extra, small. But guess what? This is the next segment, which Emem is going to be taking us away with. I am looking forward to it, because you might want to learn how to use your scarf to make a bag. Emem, take us away.
Thank you very much, Tope. At this point, I'm going to ask you guys, what have you been doing with your scarves? Have they just been sitting pretty in your closet space with nothing to do with them? Well, not anymore. I am here for you today. I'm going to be teaching you different ways to turn your scarf into a shoulder bag. Well, different ways. So basically, first of all, I have my scarf. You could also work with veils if you like. You know, there are different kinds of scarves, and try to go for ones with really soft fabric. That way you'll be able to get, you know, the desired bag that you're, you know, looking for, or that you're making basically. So first of all, I'm going to teach you how to make a satchel bag. Now I have my scarf here. Make sure you go for really pretty ones. I particularly love leopard prints. Anything in this print, I actually really love them. So first of all, what am I going to do here? I am going to fold it diagonally. Yes, as you can see, like I've done here. See what I'm doing? Great. Now I am going to knot these 2 ends together. Knot it twice and put it over my shoulder like I have here. And then you take the other ends, the other sides that you haven't knotted, and then you knot them like I have, like I'm doing here. And see, very simple and easy. And just so you're not asking, let's see if you can actually hold anything. Trust me, it can. So I'm going to put this in here so that you can see how much it can hold. Not much, but at least it can hold whatever you're going to put in it nicely. Yeah. So this is basically a satchel bag, and I'm going to teach you another way in which you can wear your bag using a scarf. Yes. All right. So second one I'm going to be working with is a veil. So this is pretty big because I'll be teaching you on how to make a beach bag with your scarf. So this is a pretty big scarf. So what I'm going to do here is I folded it into 2. Now I am going to take both ends of the scarf and tie them together. So make sure that while doing this, you knot them tightly. And I'm going to take the other ends. That's the other side of my scarf. I'm going to tie them together nicely. So this is pretty easy and simple to make. So I hope you watching at home, you've gone to grab your scarf, because this is something that you should you know, be able to learn to do. It's very simple and easy. It doesn't take anything at all. So now I'm just going to put this on nicely. And of course, I'm going to show you. You could put this anything in. You could put in a book, maybe to read, and your towel. Okay, I have a scarf here. Let's assume it's a towel. I'm going to put this in here. And you're good to go. See? Very easy. And you're off to the beach. Yeah, now, I'm also going to teach you how to make a clutch bag using a scarf. I know, right? You're like, how is that going to work? Watch and learn. Okay, so I have my scarf here. I'm just going to take one end of the scarf. As you can see, I'm going to knot one end of it nicely. See? And then take the other end and do the same thing. Knot it again. So now that both ends have been knotted, what I'm going to do next is tie it up nicely. And then, as you can see, our clutch bag is coming into form, yes. So I'm going to take both sides that I haven't knotted and just, you know, knot them in here. Voila, see that? So that way, it makes a very small, as you can see, it makes a smaller clutch that you can, you know, take on a night out. Maybe if you're caught unawares during the day and you have to go on a dinner date or something and you have a scarf, you could just, you know, wrap this up nicely and you are good to go. Very easy and simple to make. So next stop, I'm going to teach you how to make a tote bag using a scarf. Remember, we're working with scarves here, and I'm just basically, you know, teaching you that you don't have to spend an arm and a leg, you know, buying bags. You know, there's so many bags these days, and you're like, oh my God, I love that bag. I wish I had so much money to buy them. Well, who says you can't use the scarf? You can use anything. Well, it depends on your style, basically. And so, yeah. With this is basically just a veil, but I'm going to teach you quickly on how to make this. So what I've done here is quickly, so you have both sides of your scarf. What I've done here is just, you know, I knotted both ends of this side, and I'm going to do the same to the other side of the scarf. So quickly, I'm just going to knot this up tightly. And I'll do the same here. So remember, you're knotting all sides or all ends of your scarf. So I'm going to take both ends and tie them up here. As you can see, this is very easy to make. Now that you've, oh, sorry, I didn't do that tightly. I have to do it again. Okay, yeah. So, okay, so now that is firm, and you already have your tote bag, as you can see. And so like I said here, we're working with shoulder bags today. Very simple, very easy. If you're trying this out at home, please, 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 I would really like it if you could send us a video on all our social media platforms. I would like to see what you made, right? You could take a picture or you could send a video. Let us know at TVC Connect. And that's it on Life Hacks for today. There's still so much more on the show, guys. Please stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria, and it's about time for us to begin our relationship segment. Now, this is a segment many people actually wait for because we have really interesting individuals come talk to us about different topics. And today we have the one and only Olabisi Folarin. Today's topic is a really spicy one, if you ask me. She's going to be giving us some insight into the differences between relationships and, or rather, dating and courtship, the difference between dating and courtship. Now, Olabisi Folarin is someone with decades of experience in this particular area, the three-chord marriage, and so many other things she's been able to do online have really given a lot of people insight. Thank you so much for joining us, Olabisi.
Thank you, Titi, for having me.
All right, so let's jump straight into it. The basics, the basic differences between dating and courtships, and why it's important for us to know the difference.
Okay, so dating is basically two people who are attracted to each other, just spending time to, get to know themselves and see how it goes. So with dating, there's no serious attachment. You're just testing the waters. It's more or less recreational in nature. Yeah, I said recreational. There's really nothing serious about it. Just getting to know, let me see, can I really stick with this person for so long? While with courtship, at this point, it is more intentional and serious. You are not testing the water. It's a period where, you're getting to know each other because you have marriage and engagement at the back of your mind. But with dating, there's no such thing. You're just testing the waters. So that's one difference.
All right, so why is it important for us to note those differences?
It's important that you note the differences because you can't be dating and expecting marriage. I mean, nobody has committed to the other party. There is nothing definite about your going out. You're just seeing, you're just having drinks, chilling out, movies. There's no commitment. Okay, so you need to know if you're on just a roll with that person or the person is committed to you, and you can only be sure of that in a courtship, not dating. Dating, you guys, it's recreational. You're just testing the waters to see how it goes. It's important you know your stand with each person. That's why we need to differentiate. What are we doing? Are we dating or we're courting?
Okay, so I don't know whether it's just me. I've heard many people describe the difference between dating and courtship with a physical aspect or attribute to it. What about those physical connections and intimacy with regards to dating and courtship? Are there differences there as well?
Well, that will be determined by each individual. But for those that are usually of the faith-based, they stick with courtship, and there it's not really allowed. But with dating, it's open-ended, you get. So each individual decides what they are doing based on their value system. So for dating, a lot of that is really much involved. But for those who are faith-based will tell you it's not allowed because, that's why they do courtship and not dating. Yeah, so there's a lot of definition that has to go into it.
Okay, so I have a feeling some people might, be contrary to what you just said, that, some people are probably expecting that when they take it to the next level from dating to courtship, that the physical aspects should then begin. Am I wrong?
That's why I'm saying those of us that are faith-based, there is no physical whatever until you get married, all right? But those who are not faith-based do all those things. So each individual, based on their value system, practice what they deem fit. But for those of the faith-based, there's nothing physical. You just get to know yourselves, and you can know yourselves without getting physical. But, for those on the other divide, that's why they like to stick with dating, where all those things is permissible.
Okay, I have to ask this. Have you ever worked with, a couple that had no idea about the differences and probably had different expectations of the differences between dating and courtship? And how were you able to get them both on the same page?
Okay, I would say yes, but that's mostly with singles, all right? So there's usually this thing about, clarity, because for dating, the guy might tell you, I've not made up my mind. That's where the don't pressure me comes into it. And then so when I explain the difference between dating and courtship to you, if you're saying I want to get married, there is marriage in view. When it comes to courtship, there is no definite goal in view with dating, but in courtship, there is marriage in view. So if you're telling a lady and the girl is complaining, I can't sense any commitment, and the guy is like, I'm feeling pressured, then we need to make the guy understand, if you are calling this a courtship, it means you're telling this lady, I have marriage at the back of my mind. I want to get married to you. And so if she's not seeing a commitment, she has a right to be disturbed and ask some questions. I think that was where we started from in July. We're talking about salient questions to ask before you say I do. It is at the point of courtship you have a right to ask those kind of questions because there is a commitment involved there, not at the dating stage. You guys have not yet, how do I say, defined what you're doing at that stage.
Okay. So now I have to ask, with regards to age groups, do you advise, so if you meet a very young couple, do you advise them to date or to court, depending on the age group?
Well, depending on the age group, I'm wondering how to answer that of the age group, but for me, it's not really an issue. I talk about marriage from a faith-based angle, so I usually advise courtship, not dating. Instead of dating, I'll say get to know yourselves. Like, just be friends. If you feel like this is somebody I can really chill out with, we have the same value systems, then, you can take it to the courtship stage. Do you understand? Like I said, I approach marriage from a faith-based angle, but others might not. So I can't use that as a yardstick for everybody. Do you understand?
Okay. So I'm just, I'm just very concerned about the younger couples. I'm talking about those that just turned 18, those who are, 21, 22, who are actually
at that point, they're most likely just dating.
But what if there are courtship intentions at that stage? Have you been able to?
They're not too young, really. I mean, the age of consent at 18, they are within the age of consent. In more developed countries, people get married that early.
Okay, all right. Fantastic. So there are just so many different variables that can go into this topic, and I know that it's something we cannot address fully on air. But of course, once we take it to social media, you can ask all the questions you would like. Just make sure you use our hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on TVC. Tag us, and when BC sees the questions, maybe she can actually ask and rather answer them as well. Thank you so much for joining us once again, Ola BC for Lion.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right, so have you been dating or are you in a courtship? You need to ask yourself those salient questions and figure out the answer soon enough. We have to head into the kitchen briefly before we take a quick break. What's happening, Indomie Cafe?
Yes, Titi, we are back in the kitchen with Indomie Cafe this morning, and Chef Hannah has some interesting things she wants to share with us. So, blow us away.
Yeah, during the break, we did we prepared the noodles. Yeah. Inside the noodles here, there's cheese already at the bottom of this plate.
Okay.
Yes.
So you put, is it the cheese, did you just put it raw or did you melt it?
No, I just put it raw like that, then added the already cooked noodles on it that is hot.
Okay. Okay, so the hot noodles is like going to melt it?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to stir-fried vegetables.
Okay. So right after stir frying the vegetables, what are we doing next?
Okay. So quickly stir fry, add to it.
So you're going to put it
yes,
off
then
the
mix.
Fire or on fire?
No, off the fire.
Okay.
Then mix everything together.
Oh, okay. So you take this off the fire. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, I hope you're all watching. So the cheese has, the bulk of it has melted already.
Yes, right.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
So I'm adding the seasoning too.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you just parboil the noodles without any seasoning?
Yes, without any seasoning.
Okay.
So you just stir very well so that the cheese can go around.
Go around, yeah.
Very well.
But can someone eat it like this?
Yeah, sure, you can if you want.
So like this is a meal already, or you have to cook it again?
I know, I like this now. I'm going to add to breadcrumbs, egg,
okay.
and then I'll start frying.
Let's go. Okay. Yo, this is... Let me not touch it and spoil it.
Okay. Now I'll need 1 egg.
Okay.
For coating.
Oh, okay.
Okay, my breadcrumbs.
Okay. Okay.
So I'll just use my hand.
Okay. Already rinsed.
Yeah.
So you're not going to whisk the egg?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can still whisk.
You can whisk or you can use... Okay,
yeah.
okay. Okay.
So I'll just roll into balls.
Okay. So it's best that you...
When I'm using my hands, it's because I can get it well molded. If I use my gloves, I won't get it well molded.
Okay. That's the difference. You might want to keep the fork here.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's what the breadcrumbs is for.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, nice. Did y'all see how we achieved that? Like magic. Oh, so the breadcrumbs just keeps it together.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, I'm sure you have been as intrigued as I have. And we just had our very first. Oh. Now that is going to start frying. So we're going to go on a break, people. When we come back, we're going to see how that pans out. But there's still so much more happening on Wake Up Nigeria. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. What an amazing 2 hours gone by. It really is funny how time flies when you're having so much fun.
Yeah, especially when you're running the world.
Oh, yeah, you did say we're dancing or dancing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The next 45 minutes is about you. And as usual, we have everything in check. We have great food, amazing personalities, and so much more. My name is Titilayo Oyinsan.
I am Tope Olowoniyan. Now remember, you have an option of streaming the show live on our tvcentertainment.tv and on Facebook at TVC Connect.
You can also join our social media pages. So many topics have already gone by, a lot of posts put up already. We need to see your comments. Please use our hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on TVC.
Now, guess what? You can also catch up on exciting episodes and kitchen segments on our YouTube channel, TVC Entertainment. Now, Titi, what are we doing in this 45 minutes?
We have 180 seconds starting us off. We're taking a trip to Yellowstone National Park in Idaho, Montana.
Okay. EFCC for Larry, a professional counselor, already had an interesting chat with us on the difference between dating and courtship.
It was a really interesting discussion.
Very interesting.
If you missed it, go online and check it out.
Yeah, our YouTube channel. You definitely want to do that.
And then on nutrition, Tolani Fashion, a nutritional enthusiast, would join us to talk about nutrition as a curative medicine with a focus on food classes today, specifically vitamin A, D, and C. And finally, we're joined by Nollywood actor Omowumi Dada. She's best known for her role as Folake in the Mnet television series Jemeji, and voiced the titular character in the animation film Shade. Yes, indeed, loads of fun all around, but we have to make sure we give you the news update, and we begin with a developing story from Lagos, where a gas explosion has been reported at Ajao Estate. The explosion left many feared dead and others injured. Reports reaching TVC News say the explosion occurred at a cooking gas retail shop within the estate. We will bring you more details in our subsequent bulletins. The House of Representatives has asked the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Godswill Akpabio, to publish the names of the members of the National Assembly who got contracts from the Niger Delta Development Commission. A statement from the spokesman for the House, Benjamin Kalu, says that the minister has had alleged that 60% of all NDDC projects were awarded to lawmakers between the months of January and May 2020. Mr. Kalu explained that following the claim, the leadership of the 9th House issued a 48-hour ultimatum to Akpabio to publish a list of the lawmakers. But instead, the minister wrote to the Speaker of the House, adding that the content of the letter was irrelevant to the issues raised. The House spokesman revealed that the lawmakers may press legal charges against the minister if he fails to provide the list. Mr. Kalu encouraged Nigerians to continue to seek accountability regarding the 81.5 billion naira said to have been mismanaged by the NDDC in 6 months. The federal government has reaffirmed its commitment to the fight against corruption and fraud by its officials and ministries, departments and agencies. Minister of Information Lai Mohammed was reacting to calls by the People's Democratic Party for President Muhammadu Buhari to resign, accusing him of failing to effectively tackle insecurity and corruption. But Mr. Mohammed insists recent investigations, particularly concerning the NDDC, EFCC and NSITF, is a clear demonstration of this administration's commitment to eradicating all forms of corruption. In the meantime, it appears the cry of stranded Nigerian students abroad is getting the attention of government officials just days after the investigative hearing conducted by the National Assembly on alleged financial mismanagement by the Interim Management Committee of the Niger Delta Development Commission. This is so because the chairman, CEO, Nigerians in the Diaspora Commission, Honorable Abike Dabiri Erewa, is now appealing to the authorities of the Niger Delta Development Commission to intervene by promptly paying the allowances, tuition and other incentives of the students on their scholarship scheme. Her plea is coming a few days after this protest video went viral on social media. In a release issued by Abuja by Gabriel Odu of the Media Public Relations and Protocol Unit of NIDCOM, a letter has been written to the Honorable Minister of the Niger Delta, Senator Godswill Akpabio, drawing his attention to the plight of the students and urging the NDDC, who are directly responsible for the students' scholarships and pay. The Accident Investigation Bureau has released 4 final reports on air mishaps in the country and issued 9 safety recommendations. They include the crash of Caverton helicopter involving Vice President Yemi Osinbajo in Kaba, Kogi State, which the agency attributes to dusty conditions. Commissioner of the agency, Akinola Teru, says this caused the crew to lose visual contact with the ground as they tried to control the helicopter's movement for landing. Other issues are inappropriate landing technique, non-adherence to the company's procedures for known or anticipated dusty conditions, and lack of risk assessment. The Bureau issued 2 safety recommendations with regards to the crash on 2nd of February 2019 to the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority and the Office of the National Security Advisor. And that's it on the news for today on Wake Up Nigeria.
What other way to see the world in exactly 3 minutes, if not 180 seconds? Today, we'll be visiting Yellowstone National Park. So you need to fasten your seatbelt and get ready to explore land untouched by humanity. Yellowstone National Park is the largest lake with 3,500 miles wilderness recreation area atop a volcanic hotspot in North America, mostly in Wyoming. The park spreads into parts of Montana and Idaho. features dramatic canyons, alpine rivers, lush forests, hot springs, and gushing geysers, including its most famous, the Old Faithful. The park is also home to hundreds of animal species, including bears, wolves, bison, elk, and antelope. Just be sure to stay a safe distance from wild animals. Top site attractions to check out include Upper Geyser Basin, Grand Canyon, Lamar Valley, Mammoth Hot Springs. Yellowstone was the world's first national park with over 2,000 campsites. You need to discover the best culinary stops and enjoy delicacies like lamb and carrot, biscuit tacos, warm goat cheese salad. Be sure to hit one or all of the top 10 things to do and see in Yellowstone Country. There is Old Faithful for you to check out, rodeos and powwows, horse riding, hiking, rafting, and so much more. So, when next you get a chance to take that special vacation, take that trip to Yellowstone National Park. That's it on 180 Seconds Travel. Until next time, keep seeing the world.
Right, so as you probably noted, it's an all-women affair on Wake Up Nigeria today. We even have 2 female chefs, courtesy Indomie Cafe. And I was actually getting a little anxious that the food was being done without me, and then I was informed that I could come and be part of the process. If you're just tuning in, they're making what is called
cheesy chops.
Cheesy chops. Cheesy chops. Now, we've heard of small chops. We know finger foods, and this is like a combination of the two. So let's talk about the ingredients you used, the basics. What were the basic ingredients you used?
Okay, we use cheese, veggies, and breadcrumbs with noodles.
And of course, the main ingredient is
Indomie.
Yes, that's the main ingredient. So you crushed the noodles, or did you mash the noodles? What did you do to the noodles to get it to make that shape?
Okay, I parboiled the noodles. Then pour the hot noodles in the cheese.
Okay.
With a vegetable of your choice.
Okay.
Then you mold them together, put it in the breadcrumbs.
All right.
Yeah.
So the breadcrumbs, are they spiced breadcrumbs? Is there anything special about them? Or you made the breadcrumbs yourself? Did you? Chef Anna?
The breadcrumbs is just the normal breadcrumbs that you get from your regular stores.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Because I actually have a trick to making breadcrumbs. So all those old loaves of bread, you know those ones that the back it's been inside your fridge for so long. Yeah. You know those bread that nobody wants to eat it, but you don't want to throw it away. Yeah. So what I do is I put it in the oven, and then I just heat it up until it's really crispy. And then I use one omorogun to be knocking it, and it comes out really nice. But then I have a feeling this is going to be a lot tastier because it was already pre-made in a pack. So it doesn't take long to fry at all, from what I can see.
No.
Once your oil is hot, space of 3 minutes.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so Chef Gift, I'm meeting you for the first time. Tell me about your Indomie Cafe. Indomie Cafe. Tell me about Indomie Cafe.
Okay.
Okay, so I know that Indomie Cafe has been has opened up branches all over Lagos, right? Yeah. And they have a really exciting menu. What do you think about the things on the menu? Talk to me.
They're really interesting. So we have appetizer, we have main dish, and we have extras, like extra proteins.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which one is this? Is this one of the extras? Is this
No,
a main dish?
This is an appetizer.
An appetizer.
Yes.
Beautiful. and it is actually making me hungry, so it is appetizing indeed. And that was really quick. It's already out of the oil. You didn't have to fry it for too long.
No, not at all.
But how do I know it's done inside? Do I have to cut it or?
You know it's already pre-cooked.
Okay.
So once your oil is hot, you just add, but you don't fry on a high heat so that the process for it to get brown, it's still inside. If I open it for you now, you see that.
Aha, your head is there. Ooh, so the cheese you used, is that drawing cheese? What do they call that cheese again?
Yeah, you can use any cheese of your choice.
Okay.
Yeah, any cheese of your choice. People prefer, they have this President cheese, different cheese. You can just make use of any cheese of your choice.
All right. Not to worry. I'm going to be trying this one out myself. But the noodles, are they overcooked? Are they the soft, soggy noodles, or are my noodles supposed to be firm before I
cook for 3 minutes?
3 minutes.
Yes.
Okay.
Just cook for 3 minutes.
Beautiful, beautiful. And there you have it. Very simple. Some veggies, some noodles, and you mash them all together. You cook the noodles, you mash them all together, wrap them up in cheese, and then fry. So it looks like something that people order a lot. Am I right?
Yeah.
Do they order it a lot?
Sure.
They do?
Yes.
Yeah. And it's easy to put together. And I have a feeling some people are going to use this to replace their small chops because it's not pastry that's being used to make
and
it.
to me, I prefer this because it's more healthier than that small chops because no flour, and there's cheese, there's vegetables, things that really healthy. Yeah.
For those that missed it, you can see the menu on your screens coming up right now. The ingredients they used include eggs, bread, Indomie noodles, Nigerian pepper, colored capsicum, and mozzarella cheese. Yes, that was the name I was looking for, mozzarella cheese. That's the cheese that draws when you pull it apart. But you just have to make sure whatever you're cooking, you eat it hot, then you see that effect when you pull it apart. I've been holding back from chewing on these chops. It's so easy to just throw in your mouth, and it looks like something that you can just make quickly and give to a guest, like a visitor that just arrives.
If you come to our cafe, if you're very hungry, you can just place your order and you add your appetizers. In space of 3 minutes, your appetizer is ready while you're eating your appetizer.
So where exactly are your cafes?
Okay, we have a branch in Sulere.
Okay.
Then in VI.
Okay.
And Lekki.
All right, beautiful. And I know we'll be in good hands once we come there and we meet you. Now, as long as you have these at home, there's so many great recipes you can put together. And if you want to find out more about this, you should visit our YouTube channel. That's at TVC Entertainment. Make sure you subscribe, and you'll be able to see past menus and past foods that they have come and show us. So many great ideas, courtesy Indomie Cafe. Now, this is the TVC branch, so we are the ones that do the tasting here. You need to go and get yours. I'm going to be taking a quick break now. Wake Up Nigeria continues after this.
Welcome back, people. Now it is time for us to talk to our final guest on the show. We have Omomi Dada. She is a Nigerian actor that started her career on stage. Now she has gone on to feature in many short films, television series, and top selected feature Nigerian films. She is best known for her role as Folake in the Mnet television series Jemeji, and she played the voice and character in Nigeria's first full animation film called Sade. She is also an ambassador for Davian Children Cancer Foundation, and she is really impressive.
Yeah, we call her what, the Jane of all trades.
The Jane of all trades, yes.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Omomi.
Hello, good morning. Hi guys, good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm very fine, thank you.
You look really radiant this morning. How have you been managing with the lockdown and the whole process with the COVID-19? How have you been managing as a creative?
First, how have I been managing as a human being? It's everyone's responsibility. And I owe it to myself to keep myself safe, to make sure that I don't get the virus and I don't spread it. So yes, I've been doing a lot of sit down at home when you have to sit down at home. Yeah, so that's important, you know. Now, as a creative, I'm not even going to lie, it's been tough because if there's something we creatives like to do, we like to show forth our talent, we like to be creative at every point in time. Unfortunately, this period hasn't availed us the opportunity to do that. So it's been tough. There was a time filming was basically locked down. We couldn't film, we couldn't shoot, we couldn't do anything. But as life would have it, things are getting better, you know. Projects are coming back up. But then there's also the question of when these projects come back up, where will they air?
Yeah.
So most of the films that are currently, most of the sets that are currently filming are probably for TV films so that they will air on terrestrial TV or things like Netflix and all of that.
Yeah.
But the big projects that will go to the cinemas are still shut down right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's really, really crazy. We're
Very
not filming as much as, you know, we used to. So it's pretty much stifling as creatives for us. It's pretty much stifling. And then for the projects, for the filmmakers that are filming right now, a lot of them, or a number of them, are actually doing the due diligence of testing, you know, actors and crew members and making sure that they isolate them for 14 days before filming.
Yeah.
And then going ahead to film so that they're sure on that project that nobody has the virus and they're in a contained place. However, the truth is, some other projects are going on without the test being done, without people necessarily doing social distancing. So it's your responsibility as an actor to keep yourself safe. Do I want to go on any project where the test is not going to be done or where I'm not sure the next person beside me is coronavirus free? No. I don't want to. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of sitting at home. Yes, I've been doing a lot of stuff from my laptop and stuff. Yes.
Okay. So Omami, that brings to mind because you're more or less saying that if you are called to sets, are you saying you're not going to go? Like if you're given like a script that's quite challenging, like a role that's quite challenging, aren't you going to take on it because of the pandemic?
I will take on it. I mean, if it's a script that I like, if it's a script that I love, I will take on it. But the very first question I ask if anyone sends me a script is, are you going to test?
Okay.
And the truth is, I have actually turned down projects.
Oh, you have?
Because, yes, I've turned down a lot of projects. Once I ask, are you going to test? And they say no. I'm like, no, I don't want to. Because right now, I think it's just a responsible thing to do. Because okay, so what's the essence of being quarantined, locking ourselves down, you know, the whole time, if after 4 months, we're now exposing ourselves to the virus again?
Sure. Again.
I know of a project where it wasn't easy. It was very much cash trapping for the producer, but she went ahead and she tested. Guess what? 2 people were positive.
Were tested.
Wow.
Wow. 2 of the actors on her set were positive.
Wow.
Now, what if she didn't do that? What if she just got everybody together? They would have infected other people. Not everyone's immune system is really strong.
Yeah.
What if after getting the virus, you go to meet your mom who is pretty aged or your grandmother? So what's the essence of, you know, of staying safe the whole time? So the whole culture of staying safe, being responsible, self-isolation or washing of hands, it cannot just stop right now because there is no cure to the virus right now. So we all have to be responsible for each other. And the responsibility starts from you. It will not be easy, but there is really nothing we can do. We just have to, have I lost money? Yes, I have lost a lot of money, but it's my responsibility to take care of myself and take care of the people around me, thereby making sure that I don't get the virus.
Yeah, okay.
So yes,
let's talk about you as an actress. You're quite versatile. I mean, I don't think I haven't seen you in any, you know, what's been your most challenging role? Let's start with that. As an actress.
My most challenging role, My most challenging role, I would say 2. Please permit me to say 2.
Okay.
The very first one was Moremi, where I played, not Moremi, the musical or the stage play. This was a boxing movie.
Boxing?
And I trained as a boxer. Yeah.
Okay.
So I trained for months as a boxer, and that was pretty challenging. I remember when I started the training, and my coach got a professional boxer to spar with me.
Wow.
She didn't care whether or not I was an actor or I was a boxer. I think her last boxing gig, someone beat her, so she wanted to take that anger on me.
Did you get any bruises?
The lady beat me. She beat me blue-black. By the time I got to the locker room, I was crying. I was like, no, I'm not doing this again. But then I told myself that, Mommy, you're not that person that will run away from challenges. So I braced up and I continued training. So that was even filming was pretty challenging for me. Then the next challenging gig, I would say, is Oloture. Oloture is an Ebony Live TV production. It's not yet out. It's a movie on illegal migration and human trafficking. I played a Bini character, so I had to learn Bini. And it was, I would say gladly that Bini is the most difficult language in the world.
Are you serious?
Trust me, it's even harder than the German language. And you know, we filmed. It was my first time smoking on set.
Oh wow!
And my character had to learn to smoke like a professional because she's not just a small person. So that was pretty challenging for me. There were times where, you know, the smoking would make me sick on set. But the good thing is we had a health, like a nurse on set. We had a good production team who would make sure that you're fine and everything. It was also, going back and forth, we filmed in different places. It was very, very challenging. I spoke pidgin all through. You know, the whole set filming all night, it was pretty challenging, but I can't wait for the world to see the magic we created on Oloture. By the way, it was directed by Kenneth Gang, who I'm so excited about.
Great. So now let's leave work, let's leave everything. Let's talk about Omomi Dada's the person. You know, there's a lot of talks about actresses getting to a point and not keeping their private life, by private life I mean their relationships, their personal life, keeping their relationships private. Now, what is going on in Omomi's, you know, that angle?
Any boyfriend?
Any boyfriends?
Any fiance?
Or should they slide into the DMs now? Let's tell them, let's tell them.
Any engagement, any entanglements?
Yes, I mean, August is coming. I mean, do we have some August in the building?
Okay, so the truth is, I'm a huge fan of keeping my private life private, which is why you won't find a lot of things about my private life out there. Am I married? No. Am I engaged? No. Am I single? Yes. Are people sliding into my DMs? Yes.
Are you searching?
Have you found one?
No, I have.
Let's go at that. Come. We don't come again. Omomi Dada is single. Slide into the DM now.
I'm sure I'll be found. It's not in my place to search. He would find me.
Of course,
that's what I believe. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Omomi.
But really, it's not like when I now find him, I'm not going to put it on my Instagram to say, oh, I found it. It's not going to happen.
But either way, so we'll be looking out for those wedding bills.
Yes,
so.
But no pressure,
No pressure, exactly. Yes. Thank you so much,
you see that wedding
Dada.
bills. In case you guys think you're going to have like Ashwebi, like a carnival.
Yes.
It's not gonna happen.
Sister, you owe it to us. You owe it to us.
Owe it to who?
To all of us, your fans.
Thank you so much, Omomi. It was such a pleasure.
Yes,
I mean, talking to you this morning. Thank you. I really hope you have a fantastic day ahead.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye.
I won't even lie to you, Tope. As you see me so.
Your mind is in
My mind is in that cheesy tops in the kitchen. So.
It's been an amazing time, I must say. I've had a blast on the show. Let me open the seats for you.
Oh,
Your Majesty.
Trust me.
Goodness me. All right, so all this positive energy culminates and climaxes in this kitchen with this amazing meal. No, I'm really reacting to the aroma of goodness. That's what I'm reacting to here.
Zenith.
Yes, sir.
We are.
Corona! Oh!
So someone like Titi that is so Corona conscious, this cheesy chops has an effect.
It does. It does. I almost gave you 5 on TV. Wow. These are the cheesy chops, and Hannah and Gift have been hard at work here, making sure that they put it together. The ingredients, once again, noodles, egg, cheese, vegetables, and breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
Give it that. And yeah.
See,
So I've been pausing, I've been stalling, but you know what,
Emem will come for you.
You know you deserve it now.
Thank you.
You know, women supporting women.
I don't understand.
Please,
So you're
just
not
have a
supporting
taste.
me.
Anyway,
So,
I
I
don't
moved the
I've
food
come
away
for
from
Titi
you.
today.
I don't understand what this fork and knife is doing here, but
Just
it will
grab
be
one.
all fine.
Just grab one.
It
So
will be
let's
fine.
see.
all
Let's
fine.
see.
Yes, it will be all fine.
Wow. Oh, look at that.
Ugh.
All right. Oh yeah, you're talking too much. Oh, yeah, eat. Wow, woo.
I'm going to.
What? We're not going for a break. We're wrapping up the show.
It's delicious, guys.
Yeah.
It is beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Indomie Cafe, for taking over our kitchen once again. It's always a pleasure having you here.
Thank you very
Make
much.
sure you keep my carton for me. But it's fine. We're going to be back again tomorrow morning at 6 a.m., people. A big shout out to our friends at Homely NG for the kitchen accessories. We love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you,
All
thank
right.
you. And ladies,
It was
been
a
fun.
great show.
Yes.
See you tomorrow, people.
bye.